What is up, you guys? Welcome back to another video. Today's video, I really wanted to dive in more into the whole reselling world. If you're a mom or just someone that has the extra time or needs the extra money for an upcoming trip, or just simply you just need extra money because it doesn't hurt, make sure you keep watching this video to get all of the details on how I am able to sell on Poshmark, MERCARI, and online Facebook Marketplace. I'm going to give you guys all of the advice on the differences between selling on MERCARI, selling on Poshmark, and Facebook Marketplace. There is a lot of pros and cons on all three platforms, but I mentioned if you guys would like to know more about this amazing side hustle, make sure you guys keep on watching. I am so excited to make this video for you guys because I know a lot of you, especially during these times and days, everybody just needs that extra source of income, especially if you have kids and you want to be able to do something while they're away at school, or if you're a mom with a little one and you just don't want to be the unreliable employee dropping your kids off in a daycare where you're going to be paying way more than where you're going to make it in a day. I wanted to really dive in today how I became a MERCARI, Poshmark, and a Facebook Market online seller. Before I begin with all of the juicy details and explain the pros and cons on each platform, I will say this. Being an online reseller is a tedious job. Now, there are some apps out there that allow you to post your item and it will literally post it to all the platforms that you're selling. I personally have never used one of those. I just go in and each platform and post, but it is a tedious job because you have to put detailed pictures. You want to make sure when you are taking pictures of the items, the item is and a clear background, there's no cluttering, maybe make it a little bit aesthetic. If you have all the time in the world in your hands to make the background look nice and neat and maybe add a little bit of details, it is all on you. I simply just take pictures on my grayish floor where there is no decluttering, the floor is nice and clean, and just I post a picture. I try to take pictures of every single angle of the item. Another great tip is with each and every platform, it is different. Some platforms have seller fees and some others don't. For example, Poshmark has a percentage that they take away from the price of your product. MERCARI just recently changed their policy to where sellers don't pay any fees when it comes to selling. So you can literally post the exact price that you want the product to sell for and you won't have any fees taken out. I always recommend whenever you're first posting a product that you always want to make sure you're posting it at a higher price because you are always going to get that one person that is going to make you an offer on your item. If you have a number in mind, just always bump it up a few dollars more. That way, if it doesn't sell at that highest price, you can always making sure you sell it at the price that you originally wanted the item for. Always make sure that you are describing your products how they are. If they have a minor stain, if they have a hole, typically I normally don't like to sell things with wear and tear. I normally just donate those items or throw them away, because if you constantly have complaints or bad reviews on items that are not in great condition and you don't describe that, you can potentially become kicked out of any of these platforms. So just make sure that you are very mindful of the products that you are wanting to sell and that you are very loyal to the description of the product. I'm gonna go ahead and compare the 3-4 platforms that I sell on. Now, I started selling all of my kids' clothes on Facebook Marketplace. That's where originally I started out as. And with Facebook Marketplace, what I love about it is that you can sell your product at the price that you exactly wanted and meet people up. So with that, I literally just do items that that are bigger items that weigh a ton, like bigger toys. I still post all of the clothing items, and it's easier for me sometimes because I get to meet the person or they get to come to my house and pick it as a porch pickup. Now, Facebook Marketplace has changed a ton. They have added shipping as well. So you always want to make sure that you are weighing your product if you potentially want to go that route with shipping with Facebook Marketplace. Now, my second best platform that I sell on is Mercari. Mercari Closet has been booming for the past couple of months, and that is because they changed a lot of their rules to where sellers don't have to pay any fees. So you can literally post a product, remember, at the highest price that you want the product to be, and then as time goes by, if you see that the product is not selling, lower it to the price that you originally had in mind. With Mercari, there are different types of shipping fees. You also have to be careful with that because when your product ships out, the USPS weighs your product. They are going to input what weight they got, not with what you guessed your item is. Now, if the item gets delivered, the buyer accepts it, then you're gonna end up losing money on your item because USPS is gonna take a percentage of what the item really weighed, and then you're just gonna end up losing some cash on the product that you sold. So just always make sure you are weighing the product before posting on Mercari. Now, sometimes Mercari gives it a guess on how much the product weighs and it automatically applies it. But like I said, always just be careful. That way you are not at loss with the item. The third platform that I sell on is Poshmark. Now, Poshmark, one thing I do love about Poshmark is that you can sell heavy items up to 5 pounds. Shipping rate is always $7 and something cents. I can't remember how much exactly, but it doesn't matter what item you ship out. If a person just buys one item from your closet, they're gonna pay $7 and some cents on the item. Now, if they want to bundle items on your Poshmark closet, as long as it is not 5 or more pounds, then the shipping rate stays the same. That's one thing I do love about Poshmark, but with people who don't like paying above $3 to $4 to $5 on shipping, then Mercari is your way to go. Now, I am very selective on items that I post on all three platforms. My categories on my clothing are 3. So I have the very good condition, I have the excellent condition, and I have my items that are brand new with tags. I normally like to post a lot of bundles on my Facebook Marketplace because that's where people like to go to get the cheapies. With Poshmark and Mercari, I typically like to sell my items that are in very good condition to excellent condition and new with tags. I get a lot of sales from very good items on there. I must say, with the items that I just feel like they're not really gonna sell for even like $2 price, and who wants to pay $2 for a product and pay $4 to $5 for shipping? Literally no one. So those items, I pack them up in a bin and I take them to my nearest Kid to Kid, Once Upon a Child, or reselling places like so, and I end up just selling those products there. Or another thing that I like to do is donate them to people who actually need them. I may bundle items and give them away for donation, or I take them to Must Ministries near me, a church near me where I know people are actually going to use them, people that are actually in need of them. I have stayed away from Goodwills and places like that because if you have noticed, Goodwill has bumped their prices significantly. Now let's talk about shipping products. When you are going to ship your items, what I like about Poshmark is that you get to ship your items in priority mail. So you can go on the UPS website and grab a bunch of big envelopes and you can ship your products with shipping items for free. You don't have to pay a cent to get USPS shipping boxes. But if you are wanting to ship out large items or a big bundle of items, I would suggest you go to Walmart and get their boxes that range from like 40 cents to like $3. It's going to be your cheapest options. Now with Mercari, you do have to get your own shipping items. So for example, I have gotten a 100 pack of these shipping bags on Amazon for like $11. There are 100 of these for $11. There's so many cute designs that you can choose from. Amazon has so many shipping supplies. You can get thank you cards, thank you stickers, you can get thank you tapes, you can get all these shipping bags. Now, if you go to Walmart, you're gonna end up spending a lot more on shipping supplies. So I suggest you just to order it on Amazon. I will link down below in the description box links directly to the Amazon online selling shipping supplies. If you haven't already joined Mercari or Poshmark, I'm gonna be linking down below a referral code for both of them. If you join Poshmark with my referral code, you will get $10. Now with Mercari, when you buy your first item from Mercari with my referral code, you're going to be getting $10. And when you sell your first item, you're going to be getting your first $50. I'll be linking all of my referral codes down below in the description box. Also, one last thing before I finish this video, and I recently found this out. If you don't have a shipping label printer, I think I mentioned this in another one of my videos, you can find one in Amazon and print out all of your shipping labels from the comfort of your own home. And all you gotta do is put that shipping label in your box or your bag and ship it out. It's that simple. I hope this video helped you in a way to start selling from the comfort of your own home. I know a lot of us are wanting to make that extra money. I am telling you guys, this side hustle has helped me tremendously. And like I said, this is just to help you guys. I don't win nothing out of it. This is just for me to show you guys and talk to you guys about and encourage you to sell all of your unwanted items, things that no longer serve you. And it's also a way for you to declutter your home. I'm going to show you guys how you can print out shipping labels inside USPS self-service kiosk. And then I'm also going to show you guys where you can grab some packaging items here, but it's easier for you to just order them online. I hope this video helped you in some type of way, and I will be seeing you guys on my next one.